Research shows that people are more drawn to those who carry themselves with grace and confidence. But it's not just about what they do, it's about what they don't do. So, what are the things these elegant women choose to keep private? In this video, we'll uncover the 5 key things they never share. These aren't just random habits, they're powerful choices that help them maintain their poise and charm. Curious? Stick around to find out if you're keeping the right secrets. 1. Personal struggles. Have you ever opened up about a personal struggle, only to wish you hadn't? It might feel good in the moment, but sharing too much can lead to consequences you didn't expect. Why can this be a problem? When you share your struggles, you may unintentionally hand someone a story they can pass on. Have you ever considered how your words might be repeated? What starts as a private conversation can quickly become public knowledge, leaving you feeling exposed and vulnerable. And here's a deeper issue: judgment. Sometimes, sharing too much can lead others to judge you. Ever had someone offer advice that feels more like criticism? They might think they're helping, but it can feel like they're questioning your decisions or abilities. This can damage your self-esteem and make you regret opening up in the first place. But that's not all. When you share your personal struggles, it can make others uncomfortable. Maybe they don't know how to respond, or they start to view you differently. Have you ever noticed how people might act awkwardly around you after you confided in them? What was meant to bring you closer can sometimes create distance instead. Moreover, oversharing can lead to unwanted pity. Imagine opening up about a tough time, only to have someone constantly check in on you or, worse, treat you as if you're fragile. While their concern might be well-meaning, it can make you feel even more isolated or helpless. Is that the kind of attention you really want? So, what's the best approach? Keep your personal struggles private. We all face ups and downs in life, but what sets an elegant person apart is their ability to keep these struggles to themselves. Share only with those you truly trust, and even then, consider how much detail is necessary. By being selective, you protect your peace of mind and ensure that your challenges don't define you in the eyes of others. Revealing too much about your struggles can lead to losing control over your story. It may affect how others perceive you and even impact your professional life. Be especially cautious in the workplace, as some might use this information to their advantage. Remember, true strength isn't about broadcasting your struggles. It's about handling them with grace and choosing when and with whom to share. Have you ever regretted sharing something with the wrong person? Let me know in the comments. Before we go into the secret number 2, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like. Thank you. 2. Intimate relationships. Isn't it shocking how some people casually share the most intimate details of their relationships? What drives this urge to overshare, and what does it really cost? Think about Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, who famously overshared intimate details with her best friends. She talks openly about her relationships, romantic encounters, and even her deepest insecurities. While this openness is a central part of the show's charm, it also highlights how oversharing can sometimes complicate relationships and lead to misunderstandings. Carrie's character is a great example of how sharing too much, even with close friends, can sometimes backfire or create unnecessary drama. Can you imagine sharing something with your friends that should stay behind the closed doors of your bedroom? It wouldn't be classy, and it wouldn't be wise. Life can be unpredictable, and even with your closest friend, relationships can change. Revealing too much can backfire, even years later, leaving you exposed and vulnerable. Remember, there are always 2 people involved. If you overshare intimate details, your spouse might not be as understanding as Mr. Big. Imagine your partner finding out that you've discussed private moments with others. How would they feel? Trust can be fragile, and when intimate details are shared, it can lead to feelings of betrayal or hurt. What's meant to stay between 2 people can become public knowledge, creating rifts in your bond. Remember, true love and intimacy aren't about sharing everything with the world. They're about cherishing the moments that are meant to be just between the 2 of you. 3. Personal finances. Elegant women keep their financial matters private, whether it's their income, investments, or spending habits. Why is it important? It might seem harmless at first, but oversharing about money can lead to unexpected consequences. When you reveal too much about your finances, you might unintentionally spark envy. Maybe a friend or family member starts comparing their situation to yours, leading to feelings of resentment. Have you ever noticed how money talk can change the tone of a conversation? What starts as a casual chat can quickly turn into a subtle competition, creating tension where there once was harmony. But it doesn't stop there. Oversharing can also invite misunderstandings. Imagine mentioning a big purchase, only to have someone assume you're wealthier or less careful with money than you really are. This can lead to awkwardness or even damage your relationships. People might start to view you differently, and not always in a positive light. And what about unwanted advice? When others know too much about your finances, they might feel entitled to offer advice, even when you didn't ask for it. Why don't you save more? Or, are you sure you can afford that? These comments can be intrusive and uncomfortable, leaving you feeling judged or misunderstood. And here's a serious concern: safety. Sharing your financial details can make you a target for those with less honorable intentions. Have you ever considered how someone might misuse the information you share? Whether it's a scammer or even someone you thought you could trust, being too open about your money can put you at risk. So, what's the solution? Keep your financial matters to yourself. Let your actions speak louder than your bank account. By being discreet about your investments, possessions, purchases, or vacations, you protect your relationships, peace of mind, and personal security. Remember, true elegance isn't about flaunting what you have. It's about maintaining grace and wisdom in what you choose to keep private. 4. Self-aggrandizement. Have you ever been around someone who constantly talks about their achievements, only to feel uncomfortable or even annoyed? That's the effect of self-aggrandizement, when people make everything about their success. But is it really as impressive as it seems? When you constantly boast about your accomplishments, it can push people away. Have you noticed how conversations feel one-sided when someone is always promoting themselves? What should be a chance to connect turns into a platform for self-promotion, making others feel disconnected or even inferior. But it goes beyond that. Bragging can lead to misunderstandings and resentment. Ever had someone exaggerate their achievements, leaving you doubting their sincerity? When you oversell yourself, it can seem like you're seeking validation, which might make others question your authenticity or even dismiss your actual achievements. And let's not forget humility. People value humility and grace. Have you ever admired someone for being accomplished, but modest about it? It's those who let their actions speak louder than their words who truly stand out. On the other hand, self-aggrandizement can make you seem insecure, as though you need constant praise to feel valued. And here's the risk: losing respect. When you talk too much about yourself, people might start to respect you less. Would you want your reputation to be built on what you say or on what you do? By constantly highlighting your successes, you might inadvertently make others feel less inclined to celebrate them, diminishing their impact. So, what's the better way to shine? Let your work, your character, and your actions speak for you. Celebrate your successes, but with humility. Trust that others will notice your accomplishments without you having to announce them at every opportunity. Remember, true confidence doesn't come from shouting your achievements. It comes from knowing your worth and letting your success naturally shine through. 5. Gossip. Have you ever caught yourself sharing a bit of gossip, only to regret it later? Spreading gossip can lead to more trouble than you might expect. Why is it a problem? When you pass along gossip, you're not just sharing information, you're shaping someone's reputation. Ever think about how your words might affect someone else's life? What starts as a casual conversation can quickly turn into a rumor, damaging relationships and trust. And it doesn't end there. Gossiping can backfire on you as well. Imagine the person you talked about finding out what was said. How would that make you feel? It's easy to get caught up in the moment, but once the words are out, they can't be taken back. But there's another layer: trust. When you share gossip, people might start to wonder if they can trust you. Would you want someone to think twice before confiding in you? By engaging in gossip, you might inadvertently signal that you're not someone who keeps confidences, making others hesitant to share their own thoughts and feelings with you. And here's a deeper concern: your own reputation. Gossip can reflect poorly on you. Do you want to be known as someone who spreads rumors or as someone who uplifts others? The more you engage in gossip, the more you risk damaging your own image, making it harder for others to respect you or take you seriously. So, What's the smarter choice? Resist the urge to spread gossip. If you hear something intriguing, pause and think before passing it on. By choosing not to gossip, you protect not only others, but also your own integrity. Remember, true class and character aren't about what you say behind someone's back. They're about what you choose to keep to yourself. At the end of the day, oversharing doesn't bring you closer to others. It creates distance, misunderstandings, and even tension. Whether it's finances, relationships, or your personal achievements, keeping certain things private is key to maintaining grace, trust, and dignity. Remember, elegance isn't just about how you present yourself. It's about what you choose not to say. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever regretted sharing something. I love hearing from you. And if you believe social media has contributed to oversharing, be sure to check out my video on etiquette. It's just for you. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe so you never miss another interesting video. See you in the next one. And remember, stay classy. Manners matters.